Monday. I wanted to get on here and just say hi and maybe make a chatty vlog video for this week because I did not film anything yesterday or this morning. This morning was pretty tough. I'm dealing with my oldest daughter, a lot of tantrums and breakdowns. I know people say that kids can have like a regression when they have another baby and have like a younger sibling. And I feel like she didn't really do that initially. People would ask me if she was, and I would just say no because I really feel like she wasn't. But I feel like maybe she is now. We're about 4 months into it, a little over 4 months. And I do feel like right now she just is dealing with a lot of really big emotions that she's having trouble working through. We're actually reading a book at night that kind of helps her hopefully kind of work through her emotions. It's like a chapter book, so we're going through like a chapter or two each night, and she's really enjoying it. I mean, it's like it's written for kids, so I think that she's really getting something out of it. But just had a major tantrum this morning, which then ultimately woke the baby up, and I was not ready. I did not have everything ready for work, so when the baby woke up, I kind of let her just like lay there as long as possible, but she did end up start crying, so I had to go get her. But still, ultimately, I mean, she was pretty good this morning. She didn't like really need me to hold her. I just put her like on one of her play mats and she went about her day, or about her morning, but it was just like a tough morning with a lot of tough emotions. So I figured that I'd just maybe pop one here before work and do maybe like a chatty vlog this week where I just kind of pop on here as I can and tell you how my day is going. I'm feeling like I'm working a lot because when you work the weekend, which again is only really ever like every 5 or 6 weekends, it's really not that often, and it's really not that bad like of work. The weekend is a little bit more chill because a lot of things are closed on the weekend, so it's just kind of like maintenance in the hospital. But with it working the weekend, it's like I have off one day the week before now, like, so I had off on Friday for working Saturday, and then I won't have off again until Wednesday this week for working on Sunday. So it's like I'm going to be working like 8 days. Like when Tuesday comes, I'll be working 8 days with only one day off, which was Friday. So I feel like I'm working a lot. And when you have a newborn baby and you're back to work just recently, it's a bit overwhelming. I feel like my home life is just like on the sidelines, and even having that one day off on Friday was not enough, and then again this Wednesday is not going to be enough because then I will still have to go back to work on Thursday and Friday. So and then Wednesday I have an appointment with my youngest daughter. It's a cardiology appointment. It will be like her first one. Hopefully only one, but her first one. They ordered that while she was in the NICU. And so it's 45 minutes away. So on Wednesday, I will have to take Olivia to her grandma's, and then I will take Penelope to her doctor's appointment, like 45 minutes away. And then I'm planning on actually getting there like pretty early because, of course, the appointment's at like 12:45, but she usually eats at noon. So with it being 45 minutes away, like I have to like start driving at noon in order to get there on time. So my plan is actually to just get there at noon and then feed her there. And then once she's done eating, the appointment time will be, or around then will be the appointment time. So Wednesday's going to be busy as well. I'm not going to just be home all day and be able to kind of catch up on everything. I mean, I will have some time after the appointment, obviously, but then it's like 45 minutes drive home, pick up Olivia, and then I'm sure it'll be like lunchtime, feeding time, pumping time all over again. So that's just how life is right now, and I'm going to make the best of it. Today should be okay. I mean, it's a Monday, but we are like fully staffed. I think every single person is there. One person is off because they're on medical leave right now. but everyone else is there. A co-worker's husband made some pulled pork, so didn't have to pack a lunch. And then like everyone else like decided that they were gonna bring stuff like coleslaw, chips and dip, things like that. I did not participate because I'm way too overwhelmed with everything. And yeah. Oh, and then I wanted to mention also that for the weekends, like when I have just like the one day off, like here and there, like I feel like I need 2 days off. So when I have PTO, which I don't right now because I drained it all for my maternity leave, I will actually request off like how I had off on Friday, like I will request off on Thursday to have 2 days off. Or like how I have off on Wednesday, I will request off on Tuesday or Thursday in order to have 2 days off. So that is what I usually do when I have PTO. So in the future, when I get it, obviously I'll be doing that again. But right now I don't have barely any. I am taking 1 day off this month for PTO for Olivia because she has a dentist appointment. No one's able to take her. It's like in the middle of the day. So I'll take her. So right there like is going to be like taken away from the PTO, that the little bit of PTO that I've already accrued. And then I have a vacation planned in June. We're going to the beach. So, and I think I'm going to need like 48 hours for that. So I really can't be using it. I'm going to need that for my vacation. So that's where things are right now. I'm just working what seems like every single day of my life. Today is Monday. I'll check in with you guys as I can throughout the week, and we'll just make this like a chatty vlog, chatty work motivation if I can. So hopefully you guys like it. Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe if you're liking these videos or if these seem like videos that you're interested in. I'm posting videos, work motivation, family, cleaning, things like that. So please consider subscribing, and we'll see what I can film this week. Hello, welcome to the next day. It's Tuesday. It's actually the end of the day on Tuesday, but I just wanted to pop on here and say hello. My day today was absolutely crazy. My brain is fried. It's day 8 with only 1 day off last week on Friday. Now I will have off tomorrow. I am so excited. Just had so many discharges today. It wasn't even funny, but I had a lot of support from my coworkers, so it is all good. I'm leaving on time. I'm so excited to go home, be with my family, and relax. Maybe you guys have noticed, but masks are gone. As of Thursday last week, that was the last day that masks were mandatory. You can obviously still wear a mask if you want. You can wear the mask in with a patient if you feel like you are compromised, they're compromised, anything like that. And people will do that, but it is not required. They actually will go back and forth. Like we obviously had to have them during COVID, and then when COVID kind of like went away or whatever, like probably last year sometime, they finally got rid of the masks, and then they put the masks back on when like flu season came about this year. We did have a lot of flu, we had a lot of COVID, so they required the masks again, but our numbers are better. They do claim that the numbers really did start to decrease once they required masks, not only for employees but for visitors. And really, I mean, a lot of us don't really even care at this point. It's kind of nice, especially with like the cold weather, and it just depends. There's pluses and minuses to it all, but they are gone. They are no longer required, and cannot be more happy about that. I do have an appointment with my daughter tomorrow, so I will be busy for a little bit tomorrow, but I'm planning on enjoying as much of tomorrow as I can, and then I will be back to work for Thursday and Friday. Cannot wait to be off this weekend. I'll check in with you guys if I can. Bye. Hello. Happy Wednesday. We're at our cardiology appointment, me and Penelope. Hello. Yeah, my baby. I'm here for my appointment. You will see me now. Tell him. She just cried at the top of her lungs while we got an EKG. She's happy for now. Say hello. Say hi. just a little nervous to see what we find out today. Hopefully everything is normal, and we're here because she had a echo done at the hospital when she was in the NICU, and it showed a little hole in her heart that had not closed. And so we had to have a follow-up appointment, I guess, to see if it has closed. So just a little nervous, obviously, but I will keep you guys updated on what they say. Hi guys, I'm laying in bed. I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to just pop on here and tell you guys how our doctor's appointment went. They said that Penelope's heart is considered normal. She does still have a little hole in her heart. They said it's pretty much closed, and at this point, a lot of babies her age still have this hole. They really wouldn't have even probably found it unless she didn't have those problems in the NICU and like need to get the echo. So a lot of babies are usually born with the hole, and then at this point in their age, the hole is not usually any bigger than Penelope's is. So it is almost closed. It is closing. And he said he doesn't even really need to see her back. If it wouldn't close, she wouldn't even really notice until potentially she's an adult. He said that adults will have like really bad headaches or really frequent headaches. So hopefully hers closes. Hopefully she doesn't have any issues, but really they're not going to plan to do any kind of echoes in the future. I don't have to see the cardiologist anymore. And he said that she's considered normal. So I'm so excited about that. She decided she was going to cry during the EKG. And she decided she wanted to cry when the doctor listened with his stethoscope. And I was so worried about the echo, but she did such a good job. She actually fell asleep during it. And just an FYI, if you ever have to get an echo, like they take a really long time. I would say we were in there for like at least 30 minutes getting all these like different pictures of her heart. But they had like this VHS TV, this VHS movie on the TV for her. It was like really annoying, but I mean, she liked it, but it was just funny that it was like VHS. At one point it like stopped because it was like the end and like rewound. And I just don't know the last time that I've seen like a VHS in use. But the lights like had went out because it was like on a timer and we were in there so long. But it was actually pretty perfect because Penelope was tired anyway and she was getting grouchy. So she fell asleep, but she didn't like when anyone else touched her, but she was okay during the echo. She was like holding the girls like an echo is just like an ultrasound. So that little like ultrasound wand that they put like the gel on and then put it on the skin. Like Penelope had one, like the lady was looking at pictures of her heart. So it was around her heart, but Penelope was like touching it and like holding her hand and like looking at her and watching the movie, and ended up falling asleep. So I was really grateful for that, so that they could get like really good pictures. And then we got the good news that she is all good. So it's like past 10 o'clock. I mean, I just pumped. It's like 10:30, 10:45. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I do work tomorrow. One day off is not long enough. So I did what I could today, which was really like the bare minimum. I think the only thing that like extra I did was put away 2 loads of laundry that was already folded for me. My partner had folded them. But I go back to work tomorrow. I work 2 more days. If I can pop on and film anything, I will. Or if I think of anything I want to talk about, I'll pop on. But we'll see. And if you work the rest of the week, then you got this. Cannot wait until Friday. Cannot wait to have 2 days off. So hi guys, it's Friday. I'm in the parking lot. I'm gonna hook up my pump here in a second. Just figured I'd pop on here and let you guys know it is the end of the week. I made it 2 more days, and now I'm gonna go home and be home with my family for the weekend. I'm so excited. Today was pretty good. Historically in the hospital, Mondays and Fridays are busier because, well, when it comes to discharge planning, because of the weekend, like everyone just kind of sat around during the weekend waiting for Monday, and then they're all discharged. And then people on Friday are discharged because they want to go before the weekend. So historically, especially for case managers, it's just busier on Mondays and Fridays. And today was busy. We had so many surgeries that came in yesterday, and so then they end up on the floor and we see them for the first time on Friday. And a lot of these surgeries were outpatient. They're supposed to go home on like the next day, but sometimes that's just not realistic. Like if the patient is elderly, or if, you know, maybe they're high weight. Just for some background, I work on a mostly orthopedic floor, so we get a lot of like wounds, a lot of like bone fractures. They fell, they broke something, whether it's a hip or an ankle. So we get a lot of those patients on Fridays, and then we're trying to discharge them and trying to get so much equipment, getting home health for people, getting people into rehabs, certain insurances, you need to get insurance authorizations. And so Friday is just go, 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 trying to get these people out until before the weekend. If they're not out, then they're probably going to be here till Monday, and then again Monday is going to be busy. So that's just a background of what I deal with, or what case management deals with on a Friday when they're working in the hospital. So I'm just so excited to go home, be with my family. My brain is fried from working all these shifts with not more than one day off. So I've really enjoyed this chatty vlog, and I hope you guys do too. I hope this gave you some motivation. You're not in this alone. You know, working your 9 to 5, working 5 days a week, whatever it is, 4 days, 3 days, whatever you do. We are out there working with you as well. And, not everyone works from home. So just know that there's plenty of people out there, struggling in traffic, getting to and from work, being away from their families, just, busy, go, go, go all week. So I'm right there with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. If you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing so you don't miss my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.